Welcome to day 11 of our 30-day New You. For those of you who are following along with your 3 exercises a day, congratulations. If you've missed a couple of days, there is no condemnation. It's good. You can make them up, or you can make them up at the end. It's perfectly fine. For those of you that are taking a good look at your dietary habits and patterns and you're trying raw vegan, you might be doing it daily like me, or you might be doing it a couple of days a week or every other day, or just substituting out some of the meals that may not be as nutritious and you're putting in a vegetable bowl or you're putting in a fruit salad instead. Congratulations to you. But what I want to talk about today is very, very important. And it's a topic that's very seldom discussed, particularly in the African American family. I reluctantly went to my annual checkup, and I had to repent because I went kicking and screaming because I felt like, well, I'm in and out of the doctor's office every day for something or another. Every month it's a test, it's a follow-up. Why do I need to come back for this annual visit? Well, I'm glad that I was obedient and God blessed me to put me in contact with the kind of physician that I really want to put my medical care in. One of the things I don't like in the medical field is that when you go into a doctor's office and they say to you, you have a symptom and they pull out the prescription pad and they're going to write a prescription and who's your pharmacist? I don't think that every time we have a symptom, we need to have a pill to take care of the symptom. We need to be digging into truth about our health and asking our doctors, let's find out what's causing the swelling in my ankles. Is it a cardiac issue? Is it a vein issue? Or is it a side effect from one of my medications? So I want to show you something. When I started the journey of veganism, this is the amount of medications I was on pretty much a daily basis. There's several blood medications, there's diuretics or water pills, there are hypertension pills, there's migraine medication, there's sleep medication, there's anxiety medication. There's a whole plethora of things in this bag. Okay? Now, after changing over to a plant-based diet, these are the only 2 that I take in the morning. Now, you might not be in that category where you're taking a lot of medications. You might say, well, Candace, that ain't my thing. I'm fine. I don't do all of that. But what I want to share with you is that it catches up to us over time. I didn't start off taking that many medications, but they just kept piling on and piling on. So one of these is a diuretic or water pill, and one is a blood pressure pill. My blood pressure has been so consistently normal since the beginning of the year. Guess what? My doctor is saying, moving forward, as of today, stop taking the blood pressure pill. We're just going to have one left. So my goal is to come off of medication. My goal in sharing these videos is that even if this doesn't apply to you, you have somebody in your household that might benefit from getting healthier and eliminating medication. So as I'm getting older, I'm getting healthier. I have not had a cold in 7 years. I have not had an allergy attack in 7 years. I have not had bronchitis in 7 years. I have not had sinusitis in 7 years. I no longer get migraine headaches anymore. And I used to get migraine headaches regularly, and I had been having them since I was a toddler, literally. Okay? So when you say, Candace, why do you go so hard on this whole vegan thing? That's my personal story, my testimony. And by the way, hopefully my book about my journey and different things that I've learned about medication and things that I've learned about eating and things that I've learned about food and ingredients will be in a nice, easy to read, fun guide that my designer and I are rounding the corner on, and we should be doing a launch in the fall. Okay? So keep me in prayer. But the most important thing that I came to share with you that I finally got done on my wellness trip today, I finally said, I need to have in writing my healthcare proxy for the benefit of my family. I need to have in writing and on file my wishes should I get ill, should I get into an accident, should I have a heart attack, so that my daughter and people close to me will know certain things about my final request or my emergency request. There's certain things in here that I don't want you to do. So I'm going to take my time and read it and fill it out. Here in Arizona, they have an easier to read packet. I'm going to pull it up like this. Your state has one that applies to your particular jurisdiction. Right there in the doctor's office, I have a social worker working with me to make sure that I fill this out correctly. It's filed correctly. I will be having that conversation with my daughter very soon about what I do want and what I don't want, and what my final wishes are, even concerning, my burial plans and things of that nature. Doesn't that make things a lot easier for your family? How many of you have been in those situations where family members are arguing over what to do, how to advise the doctors, and maybe the family member, the daughter or son, knows what mama wants, but they're getting all kind of pressure from other family members about what they want and what they think should be done. Wouldn't it be nice to put in the hands of your children or your loved one or your spouse to say, she put in writing what she wants. This is what we're going to do. And I can say that as a pastor and have counseled with families that are going through those final hours or going through the end of a terminal illness or going through hospice, it is much, much better if you have a will and if you have a health proxy, living will. Those things are not that expensive to do. The health proxy is free. It just takes a little bit of your time. But if you haven't done that, I'm going to charge us that at the end of our 30 days, we at least look into getting our paperwork done so that we lift that burden off of our family members concerning what our last wishes are. Do you want to be resuscitated? Do you want life-altering, very dramatic efforts to bring you back to life? And it's great if you have a social worker and a medical team that can explain exactly what they mean, because we learn what we know about the medical field and how that works off of TV. They are not telling you the whole story. So get the information, get the facts. We're kind of halfway through our 30-day. Get remotivated. And if you need to pass this on to a family member, please let me know. This might make it easier to start that conversation. And I really hope you start that conversation sooner rather than later. Have a blessed day.